Hi there, this is Kim with Abundant Life Tarot, and we are doing an unboxing of Poppy Palin's The Everyday Enchantment Tarot. And I am so excited to finally be doing this unboxing. Okay, this is saying here, finding magic in the midst of life. Sorry for the glare, it's like not at the right time of day for filming, but oh well. I couldn't wait any longer to open this. I had this deck in my first ever giveaway, and Owlcat75, Beth, won that deck. Her deck should be getting to her probably in the next couple of days. I'm about to email her tracking numbers for her deck and her other little prizes that are coming her way. So thank you all for participating in that giveaway, and there will be another giveaway coming soon with a few more decks. So keep a lookout for that. All right, so without further ado, let's take a look at this gorgeous deck. Now, I ordered it through Amazon, and I ordered only the giveaway winner deck first because I was like, well, you know, sometimes they sell out and I don't like how they sell out. And, you know, what I mean by they, I mean by like the sellers, the marketplace, Amazon, Book Depository, US Games, whoever is selling the decks, they somehow say the decks are going to be released this date, then they sell out quickly, or the other thing is happening, which is I believe decks are just not able to come out when they say they were originally planned to come out. So I don't know, but I was like, I'm going to be patient, and Beth was so beautiful and gracious about it, understanding the new ways of the deck world. So I can't wait to hear what she thinks about the deck, and I want her honest feedback. All right, so we have this gorgeous, and I'm gonna probably at some point, maybe, I always say that and then I don't switch. I may switch angles so we can get a better look. We'll see how this goes, but this is a beautiful box. It's more of a matte finish. And I was worried that because I believe this is a shifter deck, I was like, oh, it might be glossy. The external part of this box is matte with like touches of gloss in the writing or the etching. So I like that. And then I love the ribbon detail, the red ribbon on both sides and the red ribbon here. Okay. And then we have, oh, yeah, I'm going to probably have to switch angles because I want us to really get into this. So, and then here's the large guidebook. Lots of details to read through, and I'm looking forward to that. Lately, for my leisure reading, I've been reading various guidebooks, like storybooks, if you will. Just picking up like, I feel like reading about the Pentacles today. And that's just kind of what I do. I always was like that. Like I would, when I was a kid, back in the day when having dictionaries in the house was a thing, like you had to have a dictionary. And like I was the kid who would pick up the dictionary and would be like, I wonder what this word means. And then I read that word, then I read all the words around it. And then next thing I know, I've been reading all these different words. And so that's just kind of what I do now with tarot books. So anyways, I want us to now look at it a little more closely. So I am going to switch angles. Let's get a little deeper. All right. So we have with Poppy Palin a double-sided deck compartment section here. So it says here, Poppy Palin has written and illustrated 10 books, including her first tarot, Waking the Wild Spirit, 2002, Craft of the Wild Witch in 2005, and Spirit Walking 2006, and Wild Spirituality 2012. Her art and writing has appeared in many green-spirited publications around the world, including Cartomancer magazine and Ray Beth Hedge Witch series. Poppy has been a teacher of art and English as well as a sacred tattooist, specializing in meaningful one-off designs and transformative pieces. She is a singer, songwriter, soul poet, and has fronted bands, including a Pretenders tribute. A committed animal rights advocate, Poppy's paintings, jewelry, and textile art celebrate the wild land and its non-human inhabitants. She lives in England. I think that's beautiful. I think she lives a beautiful, eclectic life that we're all blessed to get to benefit from her gifts and talents. So, one thing right off the bat, the tarot deck itself, it's a wider deck. I'm sorry, I don't have a deck right at hand to compare, but you can kind of tell it's wider. Now, for some people who have smaller hands, that may not be very comfortable for you. For me, it's not so bothersome. I don't always seek out larger decks because I like to be able to really, shuffle easily. I have moderate size hands. I don't have tiny hands, but I don't know. To each their own, but it'll work. And the reason it'll work is because it's matte. It's a matte finish, and I like that. I'm so happy that this deck is matte. The cardstock is beautiful. Look at the backs, you guys. Look at that. It's reversible. I am in love with the backs alone. I mean, I could get lost in this card back. Look at that. It's trippy. Okay, so, wow. Here's the full card. I'm gonna be very happy, I know, with this deck. I'm already feeling, first of all, I know it's got black borders, and I suppose you could trim that. I'm not going to, because I don't mind it. I think it's fine for me. I'm not a borders cutter. It doesn't bother me as much. But I know you guys will probably do fabulous things with this deck too, so I'm not going to knock that either. The Magician. Look at that. Sorry, cutting him off. It's really cool. You have here, this gentleman, like he's, manipulating the earth and doing his part to bring all the elements together. And then there's a little magic here, a little mysticism here. The enchanted, I suppose, of the deck. The High Priestess. I love this High Priestess. Oh my gosh. The Empress. And again, I just love the texture of this. It's good cardstock. Can't wait to try to shuffle it. Here's the Emperor. Here's the Hierophant. Oh, the Lovers through the ages. The Chariot. Skateboarding. Skateboarding amongst commuters on their way to work. Or interesting. This could have almost been the Chariot Strength. But I like it as strength as well. I mean, it works as strength, but it also could have been the Chariot too. Wow, look at that. I am feeling the strength here. I am. I love it. The Hermit. Oh, look at the doggy. This man is going within for his answers. And will emerge when the day comes, you know. But for now, he is going within. It's quite beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune. I like this one, Justice. And the reason being is because in my daytime job, I work in the insurance industry, and specifically the car accident part where people are in accidents, and I deal with the aftermath of having to go to like arbitration. And so it's, I love this. She's kind of arbitrating for them, you know, bringing some justice about the situation, some balance, some fairness. I'm going to have fun with this. It's one of the reasons I got the deck. This is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. While everybody's waiting for the bus and like kind of stressing about it, he's chilling. He's got a whole new perspective on the situation. Death. Is this like a ghost here? I want to look at the meaning in the guidebook here for the Death card. It's a beautiful Death card. I have some questions. Oh, turned right there. Many happy returns, it says. And look at this juicy guidebook, okay? Let's just marvel at that for a moment. It's matte as well, with only the etching is gloss on the title. It says, keywords: rebirth, renewal, ending, beginning, change, let go, transition, transform, purge, eliminate. Correspondences: Scorpio, water, Mars. And the image, this card doesn't resemble the Rider-Waite's Dark Knight on a pale horse or the traditional skeletal with a scythe? Can never pronounce that. Here a grandmother sits with her small granddaughter in a midwinter wood. The sun is reborn at winter solstice and has risen through the bare trees with its golden light, suggesting an uplifting spiritual presence. The grandmother and the girl both wear funky Wellingtons and woolly hats, showing their closeness. They sit together on a log, with the old woman reassuringly touching the child's arm as she looks into her eyes. The granny realizes her time to pass away has come, and it's easier to explain the natural cycles of dying back and regreening in their favorite woodland place. 3 crows, otherworldly messengers accompanying them. 1 cooing at the elderly woman's feet, while 2 fly towards the sun, representing the spirit's flight into light. There's snow on the ground, yet the snowdrops are blooming early to express resurgence. Behind them, an ethereal young woman smiles as she walks barefoot on frozen ground, representing the eternal essence of the old lady. A forest sprite merges subtly into the trees, unobtrusively offering blessings. And then it goes on into a story. It goes into a story from the granny to the grandchild. And then it says the meaning. Oh my gosh. What I really appreciate about Poppy's deck and her guidebook is she really goes into the image, like the description of what it is and what it means. And I appreciate that. I wish more deck creators did that. If you're going to create a deck, it is just nice to have a little insight. It's not required, it isn't required reading, of course, but it is a nice touch. I love that. It makes me want to read the whole story. So she has the image, then she has the story, then she has the meaning. It's like, I suppose I could just read the whole meaning of the Death card and not read anything else, because this is rather long, but it's all necessary and beautiful. I love this deck, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I got it already. The colors. Look at that. Huh. It says, the story, "Ah, child, I will miss your precious face, yet I'll never be far away. I promise. It's Granny's time to leave her body, but she will never ever leave you. You can come and sit here year upon year, and although you may not see me, I'll still be beside you, dear. You'll feel my presence like snowflakes falling gently onto your skin, and there's nothing scary about a snowflake, is there, sweetly? You feel it and know it exists, though you can't hold on to it. It kisses you lightly, then melts away until its season comes again. When the snowdrops flowers go back into the soil in late spring, we think they've gone away forever. But just when we've given up hope of seeing their tiny pale faces again, pop, there they are each winter, as pristine and dainty as before. And see how the trees have no leaves now? Those worn out dry leaves fell and crumbled away to feed the land, making the trees strong enough to put on their fresh green mantles another day. There are always returns, you see. Nothing in nature truly dies, and we human beings are a part of nature, aren't we? Do you see that Granny's skin is like a dry leaf now, all crumbled and creased? Granny will take off her old suit of a body like the tree shrugs off its old worn-out leaves. No, don't be sad. It will be just like taking off an old coat, see? That worn-out part of Granny will be wintering back in the earth, but the real Granny, the one you see when you look in my eyes, that one will be light and free again, able to dance on water like sparkles of sunlight. Her love will get bigger and stronger, just as you'll grow taller, and it will fill your life. And you'll have a lovely life, my sweetest one. You'll have your guardian Granny spirit with you until we meet again. And we will, my precious petal, we will. Oh my God. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. All you have to do is read that once, and then you look at this card and you're like, whoa, every time after that. It says the meaning. This card is number 13, and combined with word death, its appearance can make us apprehensive, but it's rarely associated with actual physical demise unless reinforcing cards such as the Tower, Five of Cups, or Ten of Swords appear concurrently. Yes, bereavement can be indicated as it's an inevitable part of life, but it's unlikely compared to all the other endings and beginnings we experience on a daily basis. There are always inevitable conclusions from the minor, the last day of a holiday, or the final of a favorite series, to our children leaving home and companion animals passing away. We may not enjoy the experience, but we expect these natural ups and downs and roll with the wheel of life as it moves us along over the bumps. If we try to go against these cycles, backpedaling furiously, then we'll only hurt and exhaust ourselves. But what about unnatural endings, such as a miscarriage or crippling disease? Although we may not deserve such a fate, the Grim Reaper can suddenly, indiscriminately cut. Swish goes the skeeth, and our previous way of being is no more. Such is life, and as the Buddha said, all life is suffering, with the pain stemming from our attachment to what was. Here we're asked to utilize the Hanged Man's lesson and surrender to what is while letting go with love. If we're unable to accept, go through the grieving process and readjust to our new reality, then we're left in a limbo. And this card reminds us that we can't stay in such a self-imposed hell and remain healthy or even sane. Death always provides a doorway, and all endings are opportunities. As one door closes, another opens. And now's the time to stop holding it shut and to see what lies beyond. This card also picks up the Hanged Man's theme of sacrifice and asks if we've given up the habits, people, and situations that no longer serve or keep us stunted. It suggests we apply secateurs to the dead wood in our lives to encourage fresh shoots of possibility. If we don't carefully prune back the rotten aspects, then the Reaper's skeeth may cut them away more ruthlessly. Death refers to the continual process of creation and relinquishment and asks us how we respond to change. Do we welcome or shun it? Are we open or apprehensive? It's a given that all things must pass, but how do we deal with that fact? Do we teach the next generation to be fearless, nurturing and understanding of the internal nature of existence, or do we avoid uncomfortable topics? In this death is more a lesson about living than dying. Oh my gosh. Powerful. Oh my word. It's quite powerful. I'll put these. There's Temperance. The Devil. Oh, I love the Devil. Look at this fool. He is traveling the wrong way. I love it though. You know, it's like, okay, I'm going to do this anyway. I am going to, knowing, you know, I know where this is going. I know where this is going. I'm going to do it anyway though. Wow. I really like this one for some reason. I don't know why. This is the Tower. Quite the Tower moment. The Star. Hope. Moon. Oh, look at the sun. Cover. And she's so illuminated and so bright, and I'm getting summertime vibes, and all is well. Judgment. She's got a calling. She's going to leave this kind of life behind. Move to where she really is able to serve her higher purpose. Beautiful. The World. It's pretty. It's very comforting, actually. when I see everyone at the table, if you will. It's gorgeous. All right, so we have Ace of Wands. We'll go through some of the suits for the minors. Here's the Two of Wands. Fitting, drummer. He's got the 2 drumsticks. Three of Wands. Very modern themes, you know, like modern scenes. And 4 of Wands. Five of Wands. I like this 5 of Wands, actually. There's a lot of commotion going on. Friction, and it's not like big wars or anything. It's just a lot of like frenetic energy going on. 6 of Wands. Seven of Wands. Fitting for our times, right? Eight of Wands. Sold. House for sale. Things are moving fast. Oh. 9 of Wands. I like that, and I also like the 10 of Wands. She is frazzled. Page of Wands. Oh, Knight of Wands. Oh, I love it. The Queen of Wands. Gorgeous. Amazing King of Wands. Ace of Coins. Interesting. I like this 2 of Coins. Balancing. Having to balance fruits and what is that? I can't quite tell. Desserts? 3 of Coins. Fitting. Okay, so those backs though. I can't wait to try to shuffle. I'm about to try in just a moment after we go through these. I'm just going to kind of go quickly here. 4 of Coins. Oh, let's see. Look at 5 of Coins. Look at the folks in the mirror or the window. Oops. Sorry. 6 of Coins. 7 of Coins. 8 of Coins. 9 of Coins. 10 of Coins. Oh, I love this. I don't know why. it speaks to my 1980s Christmas memories. I don't know why. It's like, oh, it just does. It's like a Christmas television show that I've seen in the 80s, and it's like so comforting to me. It's so weird, and it's so just, I don't know. I love this 10 of coins for nostalgia purposes. Okay, we have the page of coins. Oh, look at this knight of coins. He's getting the job done. It's kind of focused though on this one spot on the car, and it's like, look, it's time to hurry up. Queen of coins. King of coins. Oh, Ace of Cups. It's beautiful. Oh, I love that. The pool. The kids, this little swim team. Two of Cups. She's a really great artist, I must say. Three of Cups, good times with friends. Four of Cups. Fully illustrated minors, I'm loving it. Five of Cups, which is why I don't mind the larger cards. They'll be easier for people to see. Six of Cups. Oh, I love the Seven of Cups. Oh, look at Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. Ten of Cups. Page of Cups. Nine of Cups. Queen of Cups. Oh, I have to show you the King of Cups. Ace of Blades. Oh my goodness. I like that Ace of Blades. But I'm going to have to definitely read. Set that aside. Just going into the couple of things here. The meaning. Two of Blades. Look at that. I like that too. I really like the Two of Blades. She's like, look, I am closing my eyes to these kids fighting, to my overdue bills, the final notice that my utilities are about to get cut off. I'm about to lose my lights. You know, she has her eyes closed to it. I really like that. Three of Blades. Wow, I love Four of Blades. This is a great deck, you guys. Oh, look at Five of Blades. Six of Blades. Seven of Blades. Oh. Eight of Blades. She is going through it. So, going through it. She's like, I'm just in this hell right now. But it's like, really, she and the baby and the dog could go for a walk and get some fresh air and get up out of that house. That's part of the problem. Get up out of the house. Go get some fresh air. 9 of Blades. Well, I love that too. Oh my gosh. 10 of Blades. Queen of Blades. King of Blades. Okay. Before we... Oh, this is... Oh my goodness, this is massive. Oh. This is quite massive to try to shuffle as a tarot deck. I'm not gonna lie. But it's quite beautiful. I just wanted to look at the Ace of Blades. I just wanted to look at the minors and see how it is in the book. You know, just... Here we go. Oh, look at the look. I like that. I really like that. Okay. Clear incision. Mental agility, fortitude, justice, breakthrough, precision, victory, conception, lucidity, plans. It's got the element, air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, keywords. It's got several keywords. Oh, I like this. It's got the, just like the major, except I kind of like it, the minors on the guidebook is divided up more. It's got the image, a description, the story, the meaning. So the image, it says the Rider-Waite card features a single sword being held out, whereas there are 4 beings in this image. The 2 veterinary surgeons are operating on a large prone dog, while a companion spirit comforts and heals the sick animal. The vets are looking at an x-ray, and the one on the right is holding up surgical scissors, the blades to point up at something. They seem to have realized something vital to the case, and the atmosphere is one of intense concentration. The color blue is predominant as it symbolizes air and crystal clear thought, as well as reflecting the traditional card design. Wow. And see how it shuffles, although I don't know, it's quite massive. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I think, hold on. I think over time, provided I don't try to edge it yet, I let it soften with use, it'll be easier to shuffle, but it is massive. That's why I like a smaller girl. Oh, hold on. I'm just gonna probably have to shuffle it like this. Or yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's a handful to shuffle, but it's also a very brand new deck. And my hands feel a little inadequate. But I cannot tell you guys how much I love it, though. I'm so happy I got it. I do see myself using it. Let me know what you think. Have you gotten this deck? Are you going to get this deck? What are your thoughts? I want to know. I want to know. Leave me a comment. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye.